Welcome to part 3 of this series of videos about setting up this 40-gallon aquarium. The first video was about growing the bamboo, and the second video was about taking everything out from the months of growing, changing the substrate, and then putting it all back in. This video will be about starting the cycling and seeing how long that takes, and then also finishing the setup, and finally I'll talk about the ideas I have for stocking this tank. Okay, so I've got the heater in there. Hopefully it works because it's kind of old, and a couple of air wands and a sponge filter without the sponges yet, and those are already connected to an air pump. And then I also installed a digital thermometer. So from my understanding, cycling is the establishment of beneficial bacteria colonies that regulate the nitrogen cycle, which is the conversion of ammonia to nitrite to nitrate. Ammonia and nitrite are toxic, and there's a particular good bacteria that turns ammonia into nitrite, and then another good bacteria that turns nitrite into nitrate, which is non-toxic. But too much nitrate is toxic, and the easiest way to remove excess nitrates is with water changes. Fish produce ammonia from their waste, so before you get a fish, you will definitely want that good bacteria already established and ready to get rid of that ammonia the fish make immediately. To quickly cycle my tank, I'm going to be using ammonia that comes in a bottle and also live nitrifying bacteria that comes in a bottle. I did make a video about cycling a fish tank, and that took over a month to cycle. I had added ammonia again too soon and the bacteria couldn't keep up, which is why I think it took so long. For this tank, I actually have some filter media that has been in a bucket of water, and I did put live nitrifying bacteria in this bucket as well as ammonia now and again to keep that bacteria alive, although I haven't added ammonia in quite a while, so I'm not sure if it's still cycled or not, but I'm going to be putting that filter media in this tank, and I hope that speeds up the cycling. I am still going to add ammonia and bacteria to this tank, like the proper dose, because the filter media would only be cycled for the size of the bucket and not the amount of water I have in this aquarium. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes to cycle this tank. I figured out that I need 128 drops of ammonia for a 40-gallon with decorations in it. Because it's not filled up all the way, I think I'll just do 100 drops, and then I can do however much nitrifying bacteria as I want. The important thing is the ammonia. I wonder if there's even 100 drops left in this. Guess we'll find out. Okay, that was 100 drops, and there's a good amount left. So now I will add the live nitrifying bacteria. So it has been a couple of months since that last scene where I started the cycling, and cycling took a little over a week, but then December came around and I wanted to make my December videos, and I ran out of ammonia, so it's now January and I have since added this black background, and I've changed out the water and started the cycling again because I assumed it wasn't cycled anymore since I ran out of ammonia to feed the bacteria. I did get more ammonia, so I did start the cycling again. And again, it took only a little over a week, so it is officially cycled now because today I tested it after adding ammonia yesterday, and the ammonia is at 0. And there are nitrates in the water, so cycling is definitely taking place. I realized that I forgot to mention a couple of things in the first video, one of them being that I forgot to show you the light and the stand that this aquarium is on. So this is the light. It is an LED aquarium light, and it is set up on the white light setting. I have it on for 12 hours a day, hoping that that would help the bamboo grow faster. The bamboo has been doing well, so I guess it's been okay. But when I get fish, I will probably set it to only be on for 6 hours a day. I have it hanging 10 inches above the tank by some string and chain that is hooked on a ceiling hook. The stand is homemade out of wooden 2x4s and screws. I followed a video for building it. I got a lot of comments in my first video about how I could have added sand on top of the dirt to keep it from clouding up the water. I agree that I should have done that. I did already have these rocks at home and they were available to use, so I wanted to use them instead of going and buying a bunch of sand anyway, so I think that's the main reason I used rocks. And I was hoping that enough rocks would cap the dirt like sand would, but that definitely wasn't the case. I will probably regret the use of rocks in the future and may switch to sand. I kind of already am regretting it a little bit because I was thinking about bottom dweller fish and how they may not like the rocks and how it will be harder to feed them since the food could just fall down in between the rocks and be hard for the fish to get. So I got to thinking about how I could fix that, for now anyway, and I remembered that I had a little bit of sand from an old tank left in this bag, and then I went to Walmart and got a couple of plates with the idea to put these plates in the rocks and then fill the plates with sand so that the bottom dweller fish I get can have a break from the rocks and eat their food on the sand plates. So I'm going to go ahead and put these plates in and hope that I have enough sand. Otherwise I'll just maybe get some more sand when I get fish. Now, as for stocking ideas, I do have my heart set on an angelfish as the centerpiece fish and a school of neon tetras. I've never actually gotten to have a large school of fish, and with this bigger tank I'm hoping I can at least have like a group of 10 neon tetras. Then I'll also definitely want to have a bottom dweller fish like cory catfish. It'd be nice to get a large group of them too. They're kind of a definite now that I've put these sand plates in here. And I was thinking about doing like yellow or orange guppies to add a different color in, but I really want to try a new kind of fish that I haven't tried before. So I discovered gold barb, which are quite pretty, I think, and they're, you know, a yellowish color. And if there's room, I might still add some guppies, like maybe some orange ones, just to make this community a colorful one. But yeah, we'll see. I'm also thinking that I'd really like some marmo moss balls to add some green to the floor, scatter them about. And then also some more plants to be in with the bamboo. I haven't decided or figured out what kinds of plants to get yet. I'll just have to see what there is first. So anyway, that's it for this video. The next video will be about getting the fish, and I wonder how many trips it will take to the pet store till I can acquire all the fish I plan to get. So exciting stuff still to come. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for all your support so far, and may God bless you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!